And it's crazy that with me being able to just say something and have the people going crazy. Remember, this thing with Sugar Ray Leonard, this didn't start with me. He started this with me, meaning I'm following Sugar Ray Leonard. I've seen Sugar Ray Leonard in the lobby of the Fountainebleau Hotel. And we talked, we was communicating, because I take my hat off to legendary fighters. He's a legend. And I don't take that away from him. But I'm a legendary icon. When you look at fighters today in the sport of boxing, if I was a fighter in today's time, and I'm not sure right now, I have to want to take the Floyd Mayweather blueprint. That's the best blueprint that's ever been invented in the sport of boxing. This is exactly what Sugar Ray Leonard did. He was on a photo with Magic Johnson and Samuel L. Jackson. It was Catty. He was taking some shots. He said, "You don't know what." He said, "You don't know what we laughing at." And then he said he spoke on something. Then he spoke on something else. Then I think the last thing he spoke about, it could be the Mayweather McGregor fight.
I remember that.
So that was taking shots at me. So I came back and said, don't think I didn't see it. I said I'll just wait for the fight to get over and everything to die down. Then I will address what he said. I said I will address what he said. I will approach it like I want to approach it. Then I went to him and said, "You're Sugar, but I'm TBE." And for the record, I broke all records. And I just let him know that. Simple and plain. Whether a fighter was big, whether a fighter was small, whether he was young, whether he was old, whether he was fast, whether he was slow, whether he was in his prime or past his prime. If you put him in front of me, he took a L. Facts.
True story.
So, okay, we look at Sugar Ray Leonard's career. We just look at his career. Okay, he fought Marlon Hagler. He fought Johnny Hearns. And he fought Roberto Duran. He fought Wilfred Benitez. Okay. But don't forget, he got stopped by Camacho. He got stopped by Camacho. So, all the time people want to say, yeah, Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao when he was old. What are you guys talking about? I'm older than Manny Pacquiao. So, like I said, it's always double standards. The bar is always, the bar ain't even raised high for me. Everything always changes for Floyd Mayweather. It always changes for Floyd Mayweather. Now, name a fighter so I can tell you if his stats compare to mine. Name a fighter.
Shit. We already talked about one, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, man. Want me to tell you about him? I can tell you all about him.
Break it down.
Oh, man. Sugar Ray Leonard was Olympic gold medalist, had, good, real fast hands, but he was real wild. He hit the canvas numerous times. He fought Tommy Hearns probably 3 times. He fought Roberto Duran 3 or 4 times. So that's about 7 or 8 fights right there. Got beat by Roberto Duran, which was a lightweight. Got beat by Hector Camacho, and Hector Camacho was a junior lightweight. He did make more money than me. And I'm glad that I got a bronze medal. I didn't get a gold medal because guess what? God gave it to me in a different way. When I turned professional. Yeah, Ray is good, but Mayweather is great. No. Let's do our homework and see who beat more. And I want you to compare the two. You take the fight that he fought, and you take the fight that I fought, and see who beat more Hall of Fame fighters. And then he said, like father, like son. My dad said, you know what? If I'm in a fight game and I can't get the job done the way I want to get the job done, and I know why my daddy had the career that he had. You know why? Because my dad knew that promoters and managers was fucking over fighters back there. So my dad had to go to the streets. My dad had to go to the streets and hustle to feed his kids, to feed his family.
Mm.
So my dad went and sacrificed everything so I could have the career that I had. So when it comes down to it, my dad's the best trainer. My dad's TBE when it comes to training. The reason why is because of this. When you compare my stats to any other fighters, get the comparison. And I'm not knocking fights. I'm just speaking facts. I tell these fighters right now that's listening to this interview, if when your trainer tell you something about another fighter, talking about, oh, this dude was this, and this guy was this, and this guy was that, just pull up the stats. Just pull up stats. When they tell me something about a guy, oh, this guy was the greatest. Oh, he said a one weight class? That's it? He said a one weight. He only said a one weight class. That's what you're telling me. Well, me, I was number 5'8". I went to 130, went to 35, went to 40, went to 47, went to 54. I went to all. And guess what? In the Olympics, I was in the Olympics at 125. So I was at 125, 130, 135, 140, 147, 154. Then I go. They want me to go to middleweight now. I don't even weigh 47, and they want me to go to middleweight.
Crazy.
In my 40s, I'm the most talked about combat fighter. Whether it's MMA or boxing, they talk about me the most.
Yeah.
When I say something, my quote go out all around the world. You know why? Because I'm a legendary icon. I do the legendary shit. You know, I don't hide. I don't run for cover. I speak facts.